This is James Holder for IFL TV. I'm in central London today. With me, I've got Steve Goodwin and the man Chaz Symonds. First things first, where the hell have you been, Chaz?
I've been in Greece, mate. Brought a bar in Greece, just trying to make something of myself. After the last fight with O'Meara, things were never right with me. I was never 100% happy. Happy with my trainer, things, but just like management, and been wanting to get out of a contract for a while. Never been happy, The puzzle's never been complete. There's always been a couple of things missing out of that puzzle. So I've been in Greece and just getting hungry and wanting to complete my puzzle.
So I'm right in thinking you've been in Greece for like 4 or 5 months, 6 months. You've been training out there. What's been going on?
Yeah, I've been training, mate. Been keeping myself just running and ticking over. But I've never got a fight date. The only time I'd get a fight date was like a week before a fight. I'd get a date. I'll come back. I've got a fight for next week. That was no good to me, James. I need to have my career mapped out. Do you know what I mean? I need people to say, right, Chaz, I've got a fight for you in 6 weeks. This is what we're going to do, and I can get myself ready for that fight. I didn't have that with my kid. No disrespect. He's a busy manager. He's got a lot of fighters. I'm not going to slag him off. But he just weren't right for me. And I was never right in myself when I was with him. So, a decent man, he gave me my contract back. The rest is history. I went to sign with Steve Goodwin, one of the best men out there, best managers, promoters out there. I've always said it for years, even though I ain't been with Steve. I've always kept in contact with Steve. Always wished him the best. He's wished me the best. He's just a genuine nice man. He's not in it to cut anyone's throat, or do you know what I mean? He's in it because it's a hobby. He wants to see people succeed. And so I've signed with Steve. I'm over the moon with that. Give me that new light. My puzzle's complete now. This is a new journey. It's my last chance. It's make or break. If I lose, then I'm going to have to retire. I ain't going to be a journeyman. Steve don't take journeymans. He believes in me. I believe in myself. I've got a good team around me. So it's all or nothing now.
I don't think your ability's ever been questioned, Chaz. It's obviously, without going bad, it's lifestyle choices, If you sometimes maybe you've not lived it as fully as you could have yourself,
Yeah, that's right. I haven't lived it as fully as I should have. And I've always liked to booze, and I've always been out partying and all this. I've got a good girl around me now. That's just one thing. I've settled down now. I'm going to be moving in with her next week. She does me a favour actually. She takes me running and that. She's fit herself, so got a running partner there. That's helped me out. But yeah, got a good girl behind me, Amy. Keeps me in shape, keeps me intact. I'm settling down now, I've got the boxing now, I've got things to fight for now. I'm not going back to Greece. This is what I'm here. I've signed with Steve. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get what I deserve, and I deserve it. There's plenty of titles out there I can go for. When Steve thinks I'm ready, then we'll go for that. He's the boss. He's in charge of my career now. I fully believe. I don't need to be at home, not sleeping, worrying about my career. I fully believe he's going to send me down the right path. And we've sat down, we've spoken. I'm capable of getting them titles as long as my mind's right. And now I believe my mind is right. The puzzle's set. I've got no complaints. I've got nothing to look back on and say this. It's my last chance, James. My last chance. And if I fail now, Steve said to me, you can look back to your grandkids or your kids and say, you give it 120%. There was no if this, if that. I was here, I was there. So I've knuckled down now. I'm just going to give it 120%. If I fail, I fail. But I believe I'm not going to fail. I believe a good Chaz Symonds with an 8 weeks notice for a fight, you're going to have to be on the top of your game to beat me, because I can't see no one beating me. Light middleweight or welterweight. I boxed Steve O'Meara. I trained myself for that fight. He was number 9 in Britain at light middleweight. I only got told the fight was agreed 2 weeks before the fight. I didn't even have a trainer. I trained myself. Come here. Weren't really bothered. I just thought, you know what, I'll go in there and just give it the best shot I can, try and knock him out. Still believe that I'll beat him, otherwise I wouldn't have took the fight. Lost by 2 points. That's training myself, not living it, on the booze every night. Now I've come here. I'd love to fight Steve O'Meara in 8 weeks' time. Not being funny, I think I'll get a shot of him in about 3 rounds at light middleweight. But no, that's history. This next year and 2 years with Steve Goodwin, I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to get what I deserve, and Steve's going to see to that. and he's outstanding, and I'm over the moon.
Steve, Chaz had a little bit of inactivity of late. What level do you think he's at now, and what level do you think you can take him to?
Well, the level he's at now, you can only take the last fight, and the level he's at now is in the role of a journeyman. His last 2 fights, in effect, he has been the away fighter against Bradley Skeet and Steve.
Even though he went into the Bradley Skeet fight as a Southern Area champion,
but he was still the away fighter in the away corner, and I think that's a massive issue. My fighters, we don't do that unless we have to. I mean, we give our fighters the opportunity in the home corner. Ali Adams against Audley Harrison, Ian Lewison against Tom Dallas. Our fighters get everything in their favour when they go for it, and what we do for our fighters is their plans. Chaz is fighting on the 7th of December, then he's going to fight on either the 8th or the 22nd of March for a 6-rounder, then he's going to fight in May or June, and on that May or June fight it's going to be a 10-rounder. It's going to be a defining fight against somebody decent. That fight, that will then propel him up. I'll answer that question in June next year, because this is a plan over 6 months. I will deliver. Chaz now has to really knuckle down, but there'll be no talk about I didn't get notice. I'm telling him when he's fighting for the next 6 months. He's got a proper plan, a proper strategy. He knows when he's fighting, what rounds he's fighting, and what the plan is. There's no excuses now, and he needs to do this for himself and to be able, as I said to him before, to be able to turn around in years to come to his kids, grandkids, and say, at 31 I came back, I gave it my best shot, and this is what happened, and I have no regrets. And he won't, and therefore what I'm doing for him, if he fails, it's down to him. But there'll be no excuses for him this time.
The passion from both of you, and I know how much it means to Chaz. I've been spoke to him a few times while he's been in Greece, and I've been trying to entice him to come back for God knows how long. So I'm glad he's here and he's actually doing it. You know.
Yeah, I wanted to go with the right people. You know, I need the right people behind me, and I'm buzzing again. I've got that firework up my arse. I tell you what, my next fight, there's going to be air stand up in our arseholes. I'm telling you, I'm back. I'm back, and I'm hungry, and I want it. And you need that. You got to want it. Do you know what I mean? I want it. I'm hungry for it. I've got something to fight for now. I want to settle down my missus. You know, future looks bright. See what happens, and I just want to succeed. If not, I want to succeed for myself. And like, it's my third chance. You know what I mean? I went with Mick after Maloney. I went with Mick. That was my second chance. Steve has given me a third chance. What boxer do you know get third chances? You know. I'm looking at it as, does Steve see something in me that, yeah, there is something there and we can go and do something? But now he's gonna do his part. It's down to me now. I've got to do my part. And I've got a good team around me, and yeah, I'm going to prove a few doubters wrong and show a few people wrong. And I think in 6 months' time, when I get my defining fight, they're going to go, God, weren't expecting that. And yeah, this is me now, James. This is what I want. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, we've already said it. I know you're better than a lot of the fighters out there, you know. So for you to get another Southern Area title, be the undisputed Southern Area champion, or move on to the English level, which in my opinion, I know you can win that belt. You're capable of doing that, you know.
Yeah, I want to move on to something bigger. I've had the Southern Area now. I'm thinking English, or even like there's all these silvers and intercontinentals. Something. Yeah, I just want to say a bit bigger than that.
But Chaz has got to now show me that he's got. But I know before. I mean, I've gotten well with Chaz for years, and he's always said he's going to do it. But he's got to really do it this time. Really do it. Not talk about doing it. He's got to do it. And if he does it, he will be far ahead of Southern Area level. Far ahead. But that's down to him.
I've always lied, though. You know, I've always lied. I've always been a cheater. I've always been a boy out on a Friday night in a pub. I've always been that. Oh, let's go down to the pub. Chaz is there. I've always been the laugh of the party. And when I see people, I don't say, yeah, I was out down the pub last week, I was having it, standing on the pool table, dancing, dropping a few moves, do you? You say, oh, no, I'm training hard. But now I can honestly say I am absolutely 100% dedicated. This is my last chance, I know that. Who gets a third chance? You don't. This is me. I've got such a good team around me now. I've just got to go and do it now. I've got to make people turn their heads and go, Kai, he's back. Do you know what I mean? That's it, really.
I'm looking forward to watching the journey. I'll be down the gym, no doubt. You're going to be training.
Come down to gym, James. You
start. You need to get that hair sorted out. A bit like Joey Essex's love child. Can we just pan round on the side of this head? Car.
I'm young. The 31's the new 21.
Listen, I'll lose a bit of weight. You sort your hair out. We'll have a good talk about boxing.
No, sweet, James. Can't wait to get back down to the gym, mate, and start training that. Just want to take a little time out, thank my sponsor, Daniel Newham, that's come back on board with me. He says he's going to give it one last shot at me, and he's going to sponsor me to train full time. I want to thank Steve Goodwin here for giving me that third chance, opportunity of a lifetime. I'm going to take it with both hands. I'm not going to let him down. Have I finished yet? Are you going to let me finish?
Mention your trainer.
Hold tight, I ain't finished yet.
Sorry, Chaz.
I want to thank my trainer, Ian Burbridge, working with me in that. We're going to go and do it again. I want to thank my mum for letting me move in, feeding me. I want to thank everyone behind me. That's it. My dad, my girlfriend Amy, my sister, everyone. I want to thank everyone, all the fans. I need you all to get behind me. It's your call. I want it to be like years ago. We used to have 300, 400 people down at your call. I need you all to get a ticket. It's 35 quid. It's nothing. Let's get down there. I promise you all now, I'm not going to let you down. Hope you all come and support me. Chaz is back. Thank you.
No ice poles.
No, I don't do ice poles, just chocolate bars.
No cornettos. I'm glad you're back, Chaz.
No,
Honestly, I'm genuinely, I'm glad you're back.
I am back.
All right, and I hope everything works out as planned. Well done, Steve. This is James Holder with Chaz Symonds and Steve Goodwin for IFL TV. Thank you.